Since I started playing RuneScape, I have always focused building my account around the concept of gaining money while I build it. Having more GP and access to better gear makes it easier for a noob like me to learn new content in RuneScape. For me, this has always made my RuneScape experience fun, building my bank to unlock new gear and take on new challenges. As I have learned more about the game, I made it my goal to get a T-bow. The T-bow is going to make life much easier when going to learn the Inferno and also allow me to have some fun doing new money making methods. The T-bow's price tag has remained around 1 BIL GP. And starting out as a new player building a main account, making your first BIL is no easy task. Even making your first mil can be a challenge. What I found to be a fun early money making method was to farm the Barrows brothers. There was no mechanics to learn, but before I seriously started farming the brothers, I needed to build my account to get this cool pair of pants. AKA, I had to do the Mortania Hard Diaries. This would get me 50% more runes from farming the brothers. Making this my target early on gave me a large list of easy requirements to knock off and gave me lots of flexibility when choosing what I wanted to do. So that is what I did, and then I grinded Barrows for months.
Cue the B-roll.
Shmoney. After a long grind and failing to complete the collection log, I had gained enough money and progressed my account far enough to start the second step of becoming a billionaire. Just like Barrows, Vorkath is a boss that anyone can do with the right gear and a little practice. I learned the mechanics with a budget range setup, and eventually with all the GP I was making, I invested into a Dragon Hunter Lance for around 50 mil at the time. I was making money from farming around 18 Vork kills per hour, but at the same time, the economy was stabilizing from the GP sync updates, so all the gear I had been investing in was starting to rise in price. At the making of this video, the Lance is now worth 70 mil, which is a 20 mil profit of that investment. Farming Vorkath is one of the most consistent moneymakers, as I made close to 200 mil after 1,000 kills with no uniques. And besides being one of the best moneymakers in the game for the effort required, I also learned a lot about pathing and other mechanics. This has allowed me to stock up on some different gear, try out some different bosses, and different money-making methods. And that's when I stumbled upon the third grind to becoming a billionaire, the giant chicken. Now, I was always under the impression that the Corp Beast was a hard boss to farm. I had always thought this boss was hard to kill. But let me tell all you noobs out there, if you want to become a billionaire, just farm the Corporeal Beast. It is the biggest joke of a boss, especially for a boss that has a 1 BIL drop. Now, don't get me wrong. Solo kills take time, but as with anything in RuneScape, if you consistently put in the time, it's bound to happen eventually. It only takes 1 kill with Corp to change everything. It just hasn't happened for me yet. But I am early into the grind, currently sitting at 200 solo kills with no sigil. The sigil table is a 1 in 585 drop rate, meaning there is a 1 in 585 chance to get 100 plus mil every kill. And those are odds I like to hear. So there you have it. That is the roadmap for how any new player can become a billionaire. Now, you can do these 3 grinds and stay a noob. Or, while you are grinding, you can take it upon yourself to learn some mechanics like I did. I built muscle memory for gear switching at Barrows, learned how pathing works at Vorkath, and now with Corp, I've been trying to learn how to one-tick prayer flick. If you would be interested in learning any of these mechanics, let me know in the comments, and I would be more than happy to make some guides on how to learn different RuneScape mechanics. If this video at one point has made you smile or you learned something new, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for my proof of concept video for when I become a billionaire.
Peace.